Boom, hey internet. Had a great question. Can I have more than one logo? We're gonna talk about it here on this video right now. John Phenom, clothing brand mentor. As this video is posted, I've worked in the industry for over 21 years in apparel development. Last 3 companies worked in the capacity as a director. Short answer, can I have more than one logo? Answer is yes. Yes, of course you can. There's a number of companies, not just in apparel, but there's a lot of companies that will kind of do a rebranding. So in that sense, they have a couple different looks to their logo. If you go and Google rebranding for any kind of iconic company, it's gonna show you the progression of how they've changed it over the years and over the decades. So not just fashion, but foods like soda and drinks all have logos that change. Fashion is a great example because it almost has to change every several years as it deals with all things cool. So for your brand, can you have more than one? Of course you can. I've talked about that before, and you can see where brands can use more than one logo. So the example that I always use as a beginning is there's an iconic logo and there's a word mark. So Nike alone, Nike, that is the word mark, and then the swoosh or the check is the iconic logo. You can use them both separately, and you can also stack them so that it's a stacked logo with both together. But each of those individual shapes have a meaning to them, an emotional feeling to them, is why I always use it for this example. So you can have your version of an iconic logo or the swoosh or your word mark for your brand. Of course you can, but you can expand way past that. You can affiliate it with sort of a mascot or an animal. There's tons of brands that have done that. Back in the day, Echo Unlimited. Dark Sports has a wolf that they use on their hoodies and on their shorts. Really iconic illustration type vector graphic that is really sharp and cool, but that's a great case study for it as well. But you can also have just different themes and looks in general, right? So within my Pinterest, which is for the most part private, I probably have like 30 different mood boards, and that has to do with separate themes, so I can classify things, whether it's a militaristic look, whether it's what I call a classic streetwear look. It can be inspired by a lot of different things, a lot of different notions. All of those can be different Pinterest where I'm doing research for themes or details when we're talking about very technical details. And so within that, you can put together a lot of looks, and you can use different logos based on any of these things that I've talked about to create a bunch of different logos. And it can be an image you use a lot, and maybe you decide to trademark it later. You don't have to trademark all of them, but there's definitely companies that have trademarked more than one logo for sure, and they'll do that over time, and you can do the same. If you want some more ideas on branding and just expanding some of the looks that you have for your brand, I would definitely take a look at Expanding Brand ID. That's my course on CBA where I expand on all of these topics in annoying detail. So click on the link below for a little bit more information on that. If you had more questions on this or anything else for your fashion brand, you could drop it all down below, or you can text me at this number right here. It's gonna get me directly every single time, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.